door number 1. Okay, so I legitimately thought that this was a joke, that there's no toilet paper.
And there's like
But
nothing
there's
here.
no freaking toilet paper. Like,
Nothing.
what is wrong with people? Good morning, loves. So I just finished editing a video. It is currently going up onto YouTube. And that is because I have decided that I'm going to start a video series. I have said a million times, oh, I'm going to do a series or I'm going to vlog every day. These videos might not be long. I can't promise you that, but I'm going to try to vlog every single day that we are quarantined, whether it is a self-quarantine or eventually it turns into a government quarantine. You're going to find out in real time how we are doing food-wise, financial-wise, because last night we got word that all of the major car factories are shutting down, and my husband builds car parts, which means that's going to affect him. We don't know how it's going to affect him yet. He left for work this morning. He doesn't go on break for another 10 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to find out today. We don't know what's going to happen. Okay. No clue. You're going to find out with us. I'm going to show you today what is in my pantry. Also, one of his cousins has been looking for yeast. She cannot find yeast anywhere. So I'm going to meet with her. I'm going to give her yeast and she's going to give me farm fresh chicken eggs. We're going to swap out. My sister could not find bread. Thank God I'm one of those people that I buy groceries a month in advance. I don't have to worry about bread. I literally have, I would say 8 loaves. I'm not positive. I do have to go into my deep freezer and count all that, but we're going to do that today. Also, I'm going to try to stop at the store and see what I can do about finding a big quart jar and also some unbleached rye flour, unbleached all-purpose flour, the best I can find, because I'm going to do some sourdough starter so that I'm growing my own yeast. Listen, these are all things that I should have been doing a long time ago. I know, I get it. I should know better because I did, dwell in the homestead community for so long. I should already know all this stuff. I should have already been doing this stuff, but I haven't been. I got into town, I got into the city, I got lax, and I forgot what I should be doing and who I am. But I, thank God, from being in the homestead community, have been able to really glean a lot of knowledge. So I'm not left stranded. I'm just left having to start from scratch and kind of like pick up the pieces and get going. Obviously, my channel is so much different compared to a lot of my homestead friends because I don't have access to the chickens. I don't have access to the garden. Like, I'm pretty much in the same boat as most people, which is I don't have access to anything. So I'm going to show you the best that I can from the groceries that we have, how I'm feeding the kids, myself, and my husband. So a family of 5, I'm going to show you what we eat every single day, and I'm going to take you along for it. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to inventory and check the pantry and see what we got in this house. So John and I's bedroom has a huge walk-in closet, and we don't really use it for our clothes per se. I mean, we've got some things hanging up, but not a lot. He and I just are not big on clothes. Mostly it's jeans and t-shirts. Y'all should know that. You see me all the time. But instead I use this closet for storage. It stores, like, this is my grandmother's wedding quilt and, things like that. Like, I have sentimental storages in here, things that we need, the tent from football, that kind of thing. But I also have this huge shelf that is like a giant bookshelf, and I use it for a pantry. So I'm going to show you what's in our pantry closet. We'll start on the top shelf with the all-important toilet paper. So I actually have multiple packs underneath bathroom sinks. These are just our excess that go in here. I've got some sandwich bags to store stuff and paper plates because who loves to do dishes? Nobody. Okay, so let's start on the first shelf. On the first shelf right here, I have packets of yeast. I have containers of Parmesan cheese, and I also have some seasoning that's back there, like salt and stuff. It's just little containers of seasoning. I've got some cornstarch. This is all pasta. All of this. And it's different kinds of pasta. Some of them are open. This one's open. This one's open. The rest of them are completely full and unopened. I have beef stock and chicken stock. I have multiple box cakes and brownies. This is kind of like the snack. So these are like protein cookies and keto cookies and protein bars, protein bars, protein bars, protein bars. And then the rest of these are just like some cookies. Sorry, it's kind of dark, but the shelf in here has 2 boxes of graham crackers. I have 3 bottles of hot sauce. John loves that. We have this yum yum sauce that the kids eat on Chinese food. Then I have a marinade for chicken, and I have 2 bottles of barbecue sauce that's back there that you can't see, and 1 big bottle of Sticky Fingers barbecue sauce up in the front because I have a lot of potatoes, and so we'll probably do a lot of baked potatoes. Got 2 boxes of mac and cheese. I've got 1 bag of these Wisps. I'm not really sure why they're in here because I have multiple bags of Wisp above my stove, but we have them either way. I have 3 1-pound bags of rice. I think these are 1-pound bags. 2 pounds. I have 3 2-pound bags of rice. So I have 6 pounds of rice right now. That's unopened. And I actually have, I think it's 8 pounds of rice underneath my cabinet in a storage container. So we should be decent on rice for at least 3 weeks. I got a big thing of sauerkraut, a big thing of pickles. I have a complete blueberry, pancake mix, a double box of hamburger helper. I've also got a little box of onion soup mix. You can't see because it's too dark. I mix it with the beef broth, a can of cream of mushroom, and some hamburger meat, and I make Salisbury steaks in the crock pot. I've got 1 box of cornbread muffin mix. I got this pink Starburst Jell-O because I make a Jell-O cake. I'm sure I will show you that over the next couple weeks. The thing that I was most surprised by was how little canned goods I had. Once I started digging in here, I was like, oh shoot. So I've only got 1 can of peas and carrots, 1 can of potatoes, 1 can of peas, 1 can of carrots. That's it. I thought I had a lot more than that. So now I'm freaking out and I'm thinking I need to get more canned goods. So we might go on the canned goods shop today to see if we can find anything. Okay, we'll take anything at this point. I have 2 family size of tomato soup. Here's that cream of mushroom that it's too dark to see that I'm going to use for the Salisbury steaks. I've got 4 of these little cream of chickens. Ari, stop scratching the box. I have 4 of these. I'm going to use them for chicken pot pies, and I'm also going to use those for who knows what. I have some refried beans, 1 can of chili beans left. This is the fruit. I have diced mangoes, 1 can of pumpkin puree, and some peach halves. The peaches will be a peach cobbler. The pumpkin will become pumpkin muffins. The mangoes, I've not decided. And then I have just a big stockpile of some SpaghettiOs. I also have 2 things of vegetable oil. Now on to the bottom shelf. In this baggie, John's aunt brought a bunch of little individual snack packs of snack things for the kids. So I've just got this down here and hidden. Hopefully they don't find it anytime soon. So it actually lasts. I have multiple bags of chips. Let's see, I have 2 bags of Doritos, 1 bag of corn chips, 1 bag of barbecue chips. I have 15 pounds of potatoes. I have multiple boxes of coffee. This has barely been opened. This has some taken out of it. This is about half full. This one only has 2 out of it. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I can't show them what we got if you're in the way. Okay, I picked up 2 bags of apples yesterday, so I have 6 pounds of apples. I do have this. It's almost completely full. I can use this to make granola, or I could make cookies with that, or just oatmeal. I have 2 boxes of the 12 packs of ramen. This, I think, only has like 3 or 4. The other one's not even been opened. I have 2 bags of flour. Can't see the other one because it's too dark. I have a ton of crushed tomatoes. The reason I have a ton of crushed tomatoes is because I make my own spaghetti sauce. I'll make my own pizza sauce. I do not use canned sauce. So I use these crushed tomatoes for chilies. I use them for pastas. I use them a lot. I also have a big 10-pound bag of sugar. So that top shelf, I did not show you. This top shelf is actually John's. It's his like tobacco cabinet, I guess. He has multiple bags of tobacco. As you guys know, he smokes a pipe. He actually had a pipe channel for a while, but we've got multiple things. He also vapes, so he's got some of his vape juice and some of his supplies up here. And he occasionally will have a cigar. I bought him a whole collection of cigars. I got him this one. It's kind of special. I guess he can smoke it during the quarantine if he wants, but that's his tobacco cabinet. Sister cannot stand to see my cabinets, but she's going to be so proud because I have cleaned them out. The shelf is just full of Pop-Tarts. I have multiple boxes of Pop-Tarts, and it also has our extra soy sauce and the stuff for me to make popcorn because we make homemade popcorn. Next shelf down, I have 1 box of gummies, 2 things of the chunk white chicken. I'll probably make like a chicken salad with that. I have 1 thing of peanut butter. That back there, that's honey. This is also honey. These are bananas. Banana chips, I use those for granolas. Down here, I have some brown sugar, some almonds. These are just a snack the kids have been munching on. Some maple syrup. These things I actually use also for granola. More Pop-Tarts. Another thing of peanut butter. A little bit of this cheap vanilla left. I have multiple things of seasoning, these Italian seasonings. I'll use that for like chicken and pasta. I'll show you that, of course. And then I have all these little tunas. I eat those. I have some ghee back here, some more popcorn, and some sweet tea, and then 2 taco marinades because we'll do tacos once and fajitas once. In this cabinet, I have some powdered sugar, more brown sugar, 2 different things of syrup, some more sweet tea. I told you I had these wisps up here. I'm not really sure why I have some in there. I have some more sweetener of Swerve. I've got a little bit of yeast, some baking powder, baking soda, some chocolate, some apple cider vinegar. I have some teas up there. That is some white chocolate candy coating that I plan to dip what little bit of strawberries we've got left. And then these are 1 whole bag of chocolate chips and 2 half bags. Last cabinet I have for food is pretty bare. I have 2 things of marshmallows, 1 thing of the pancake mix, a somewhat full bag of beans, another thing of cornbread, this random spaghetti, some mandarin oranges, medicine. Some of these I actually put by this bag because I put that inside of our chicken salad. I have some sunflower seeds, some chia seeds, a little bit of syrup, some flour, breading, spray, and then this right here is the best seasoning when it comes to Asian food. I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is a giant bag of cereal. This is just like a third of a bag of, Doritos. Then I also have some almond flour. I don't think I can use that for sourdough starter. If I can, maybe somebody should tell me. And I have a little bit of this left. My sucralose that I put in my coffee. But I got a spare up there. Refrigerator freezer is kind of gross, but it is what it is. I do have hamburger meat in here. I have 2 things of hot dogs. I bought this, the essentials. These are actually John's meal prep meals. So during the week, if he is on a shutdown, he will eat these. Same as he does if he was at work. Then we have some more of those. Trust me, I make a lot. I have homemade chili that is frozen in bags here. I have 5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. Also in here, I have this box of ice creams. My ice maker throws ice everywhere. 3 pounds of ground beef. Some more ground beef here that I have bagged up myself. And then 30 sausage patties. And then shove it in. I'm so organized. I have a half bag of these broccoli florets, a bag of the asparagus spears, 4 pieces of garlic bread. This will be what I use for fajitas. And then I have some fruit and veggie mix. It's a smoothie blend, so we might make smoothies one day for breakfast. Do not come for me for my messy freaking refrigerator. We have some sandwich meat. This is a salad topper. We've got a thing of butter that's never been opened, some bacon bits, a little bit of cream cheese that I used last night when I was making Alfredo sauce, all the condiments, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup. You see that I cram as many coffee creamers. Listen, y'all, this ain't even the beginning. So we got the peppermint mocha, the white chocolate mocha, the Snickers, the pumpkin spice. Wait, keep looking. Coconut cream, white raspberry. And I think that's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. So we have this big 5-pound tub of butter. I have 2 gallons of milk. I do have this whipped topping. I'm planning on using that for that cake that I was telling you about. Yes, my refrigerator's gross. Forgive me. John has 1 beer. We have a little bit of iced coffee left, a protein shake, more protein shakes, a sour cream that's been knocked over, this little bit of strawberries left from that pie that I'm planning to dip in the white chocolate for the kids as a surprise. Got 2 blocks of cheese, another beer, some croutons, some cottage cheese, another pack of hot dogs that we'll use to make hot dogs one day. So we've got eggs left. I think we may have like 10 eggs left, but I'm getting more today. More protein shakes, more protein shakes. That's jelly back there. Some sandwich meat. Yes, my refrigerator is a mess. This is real life, y'all. I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to clean my refrigerator and try to show you this cute, fancy, schmancy thing. I can see what's in here. I'm not taking time to do this. I've got more important things to worry about right now. This right here is some leftover Alfredo sauce that I made from last night. So I'm going to store that. We're going to wait for about 4 days and have Alfredo again. So down here, I've got a little bit of sandwich meat. I've got some more bacon bits, 2 string cheeses. Got some drinks. This is ginger ale. This is a Kool-Aid. I told them explicitly, do not throw this away. We're going to use it for sweet tea. And I've got 2 bags of chicken down here. Okay, so I just put these in yesterday to thaw out. This one is going to be chicken pot pie. This one is going to be, what was it I was planning to make? That poop, I'll think about it later. This is last night's Alfredo that definitely is going to be eaten today. Got some half and half that I normally make my Alfredo with. 1 pie crust that I'm going to be using for chicken pot pie. I'm definitely going to have to lay out another for that. Got a big old thing of shredded cheese, more sour cream. Got some more protein shakes down here. I'm not organized, y'all. I'm not organized. There's no point in organizing if you have kids. They will destroy it anyway. Got a little bit of cheese left. I got these wonton wrappers that probably need to be thrown away. And this that we used for a photo shoot. And I brought home for us to eat. So where it's going to be super, super, super tricky is my deep freezer, because the deep freezer is almost impossible to see down into the bottom. And like I would literally have to dig everything out. But even I need to know what's in there because I'm not sure. Ari, can I help you, ma'am? She thinks it's time to be fed. Always does. But I mean, absolute insanity. So I do have waffles. I have coveted bread. My sister is needing some bread, so I'm probably going to go today to give her some of this. So I have 1, 2, 3, maybe not have as much bread as I thought I did. Got a lot of buns. Here's a little pro tip. I use these hamburger buns. They're super cheap. Get them at Aldi for like 89 cents. Sometimes they're on sale for like 65 cents. I'll bulk buy them, put them in the deep freezer, and then I use them to make garlic bread when we have pasta. Gotta get these. These will be for fajitas. And I've got all of these buns, more buns, lots and lots of buns. Got more bread. Okay, I have more bread than I thought I did, maybe. I don't know. More bread. And now we're down to the meat and potatoes of it. So I have some ground beef. This is 2 1/4 pounds. And it's the ground beef and pork mixed together. I'll probably use that for hamburgers. Some of these I actually have labeled. Like this is hamburger helper for a night. I have some ham for sandwiches. Here are some more of those 25-cent pie crusts that I got from Aldi. I don't know if I told you I only paid 25 cents for them, so I just bulk bought a bunch of them. I just took out what all they had, so I've been using them. I've been panicking, thinking I needed more chicken, so I have that chicken that's in the refrigerator right now for at least 2 meals. I've got a half a bag of a 5-pound here, and I've got 5 pounds here. Oh, wait, there's more pie crust. I'm telling you, I'm not organized, and this is the time to be organized. So then I have another big 10-pound bag of chicken right here. And underneath this, I have 2 things of Italian sausage. Those will be used for pasta. I don't use ground beef with that. I only use Italian sausage. Oh, look, more freaking bread. So I have more bread down here. And then, what's this? More ground beef. This one was supposed to be for Sloppy Joe's. Got plenty of buns for that. Oh, wait, what's this? More chicken. Okay, so we now know that I have plenty of chicken and to stop freaking buying chicken. So instead of going to a local grocery store I came to like a Family Dollar because they actually have butt tons of food, pasta, things that everywhere else is out of. They have it because people don't think to look here. Okay, I just dropped off Mom some beans and some cornbread and some sauerkraut, just some things that she was wanting to add. I got just about everything I needed. There wasn't a lot of canned vegetables, but there was a lot more canned vegetables there than I've seen in any other store. So that might be a hack for you guys, is don't just check grocery stores, like big name grocery stores. Check things even like gas stations. You'd be surprised what people have. Check the little stores. The little stores are going to be the ones that are stocked, and you're helping small businesses. So there's that. Okay, I'm home, and once again, I'm in my super dark closet. I was able to find more ramen. Going into that little grocery store, or that little, it was a Family Dollar. I don't know if you guys have those around you, but the little stores seem to be still very, very stocked with food. I guess places that people are just not going to think. So I got some canned corn, canned peas, more canned carrots. I got more baking vanilla. And I did grab something for dinner tonight. I ended up grabbing salads with meatball subs. So that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. So right now, I'm unloading all these canned goods onto the shelf. Some more soy sauce, more things like that. I also found some of these on clearance. You can't see it. It's instant potatoes. It was like $1.80 something. So that will also go a long way to help stretch meals. So I got a couple cans of beans. Also, what I got, Mark, take this to the pantry closet too. I've got everything organized, so just look for the other pastas and put it there. Pasta, 2 bags of rice. Found more rice. Also found some cheap cookies because I can make banana pudding. Dinner was beyond easy. I just threw some already frozen meatballs in, a can of crushed tomatoes. Then I just added in some Italian seasoning. I'd say probably about 2 tablespoons, and then some garlic powder. This meal doesn't get any easier. I just stirred it up, cooked it until the meatballs were done, put them on toasted whole wheat hoagie rolls. That's it, that simple. Sorry for snoring, it's distracting, but I just wanted to apologize because I got into the throes of making dinner, and I have not vlogged daily in a day or two, okay? I'm out of the habit, out of practice. And I didn't show you what we did, you know, like I didn't show you the final thing. So I just made some simple meatball subs and side salads. That's what we had for dinner, meatball subs and salad. I did want to mention that this morning I said something to you guys about John's job closing for the shutdown, or not knowing if it was going to close for the shutdown because the car factories have closed. And as of right now, he came home from work and he said there's nothing to report. The higher ups are not saying anything, and I would almost guarantee it's because they don't know. Like, nobody knows. I think even the government's kind of playing it a day at a time. It's just one of those things. It's like a hurry up and wait. So we're just going to wait. Our pantries are completely full. We are paid up on bills. We're good. I'm making a sourdough starter. We're good. We're good. Okay, got it, good. So as of this moment, I have nothing to report. But if something changes, I'll let you guys know. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. And hopefully show you what we eat better. So love you, bye.